Hey, Metal Breakdown here. So, welcome to the third episode of Rank 'Em All. Today, we'll rank all the Trivium album. This won't be an easy task because I love this band so much, and all the album are just so good. So, it won't be easy to choose like a worst and best one. And also, I already ranked those album previously like a few months ago, and my ranking keep changing all the time, so yeah, that will be hard to do, but I'll try to do the best ranking that I can. So let's do this. um the seventh album at the bottom of the list for me would be the first album by the band Ember to Inferno. Yeah, this album is not bad, but the guys were so young and they didn't knew yet how to make like perfect albums like they do now. So, but the album is still good. There are some pretty amazing songs, and they still play some of these songs live even today. So that means that the album was not that bad, and it's even pretty good. Um, I think Pillars of Serpents is still often played live. Also Requiem, I think. But yeah, the album is good to listen to, and even now I still listen to it. So not that bad for the album at the bottom of the list. So in the sixth place, I would put let you guess. You don't know. I would put the Crusade. Um, this was a third album by the band, and they decided to like do like almost only singing in that one, and yeah, you'll see later that it's not always bad if they only sing, but in that time it was not that much of a good idea. It sounds a bit too much like Metallica, I could say, but they were not at that level. The album is good, and there's a pretty good song in that one, like Anthem, Becoming the Dragons. I like To the Rats, and yeah, it's pretty good to listen to, and I love it. But compared to the album that I will put higher, it's not as good. So, for the fifth album in this list, and I used to put that album a bit higher, but now it's at the fifth place. The latest album by the band, Silence is in the Snow, which use only singing like the Crusade, but they did a better job with only singing in that album. Mad vocals are way better now, and the band is more mature, so that was a more appropriated time to like do a singing only album. It's more appropriate now than it was like uh, almost 10 years ago. So that was a good choice for Silence in the Snow, and this album is very good. Really like it, but I hope that the next album will feature some screaming vocal, because this is what I love about this band, and this is maybe why I put Silence in the Snow solo in that list. Um, in the fourth place, I put and I really hesitated a lot between 3 and 4, but I'll do this like that. Vengeance Fall is at the fourth place. It's a good album too. And it was the first album by Trivium that I listened to. I discovered the band with that album, and yes, Strive became one of their best song ever. Maybe not one of the best, but one of the well known. Like everybody who knows Trivium know that song. So, but there's also very good song I really like. Incineration, The Broken World, um, To Believe, Vengeance Fall, No Way to Heal. Yeah, this is Villainy Thrives too. This album is just really strong, and even if I saw a lot of people complain about it, I don't see anything wrong with that album, and it's pretty good. So, in the third place, which I hesitate to put at fourth, but yeah, this album really is in the top three for me. It's In Waves, which was released just previously of Vengeance Fall. Um, what I like about this album is that they really try to like make an album more like Ascendancy again. Um, yeah, they did not really accomplish that because it's really something new in my opinion, and that's cool because you don't want to have the same album twice like some bands are doing. They do the same album over and over again, and this is not the case here. And this is a very maybe not long, not that much of a long album because the songs in general are not that long, but there are so many tracks on it. If you have the deluxe edition, it's 18 tracks, so that's a lot, but the songs are not that long, so it's not that much of a long album. But yeah, there's some pretty heavy stuff right here. Like Dusk Dismantle is probably one of the heaviest Trivium track ever. Um, Shattering the Skies Above really remind me of Ascendancy, probably the song that remind me the most of that era, even if it's a bonus track. Really like Grey So Dark, which is Suffer. Black is also an amazing song. In Waves, of course, the title track is insane. And yeah, there's also so many good track on that one, so that's why I put it in third position. So for the second position, I decided to put Ascendancy. This was my favorite album by Trivium for many years, but since like 2 or 3 days, I decided that Shogun is now my favorite. I'll talk about it after Ascendancy. But yeah, Ascendancy is just, it's so good. It's one of my favorite album of all time, but it's almost only screamings with some song with clean vocal and often clean vocal in the choruses. But yeah, I like Shogun. Yeah, I'll talk about Shogun right now too and compare both. So yeah, in the first position, Shogun, because Shogun has like longer stuff and maybe more progressive song. If you talk about the title track Shogun, which is like 11 minutes if I remember correctly. This is one of my favorite Trivium song, and it's just amazing, and I like longer songs, so Shogun is perfect for that with a lot of songs around 6, 7, 8 minutes, so that's definitely awesome for fans of longer songs. But yeah, I'll still talk about Ascendancy at the same time. Ascendancy just don't have like, the songs are heavy and it's so fucking good, but the songs in Shogun are just masterpieces. So yeah, it just missed a little bit, a little something to Ascendancy, but for the heaviness, I still prefer Ascendancy, but overall, I think Shogun is a stronger album. So yeah, that was it for my rank 'em all video of Trivium. I don't know if I was clear enough. I know that I had some difficulties to explain things, but yeah. you can't have better than Shogun for Trivium. That's why I decided to change it and put it in the first position with songs like Down from the Sky, Into the Mouth of Hell We March, Throes of Perdition, The Calamity, like Callisto to a Star in Heaven, Shogun, the first song of the album. This is just so damn perfect, so yeah. But yeah, Ascendancy also had some really amazing song, but now Shogun is at first. So that was it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed that Rank 'em All video. I'll do another one probably next Sunday or next Monday. Still don't know when I'll be able to do that. And I don't know which band I'll do. So if you have some suggestions, don't hesitate to say that to me in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video.